Evening all. Just got some fuel and we are off to Oakley Bike Club. Thursday night, it is the normal excuse me, Thursday night Oakley bike meet. Now, if you remember last time, the road was closed. It still is. So we are going to find a different route to head to Oakley. So if you are going to Oakley Bike Club, other side of Newport Pagnell, and the quickest way to do it is straight down the V10. If you're in Milton Keynes, straight down the V10, all the way down to the M1 junction, hook on the M1 junction, up Chichley Hills if you're going to Oakley, do a right at the roundabout, follow it all the way through, and when you get to the last roundabout, straight over. It goes right to Bedford, straight over. Just follow the signs for Oakley. When you actually get into the villages, watch out, there are 30-mile-an-hour average speed cameras. And you may notice we have changed the cameras around. So, sitting down here is the other camera. And eventually, we will get round to putting the Garmin. I have bought the Garmin off of Peaky for 300 quid. Thank you very much, Mucker. Much appreciated. And we'll have a Garmin on it, but how does RB work without a sat-nav? Well, as long as I have it for next Saturday, because next Saturday is ABR. Hey! Yes, I am doing the ABR festival. Unfortunately, it's on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I am working. So, we finish at Saturday at 2 o'clock. Yappy, yappy doggies. So we finish at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. I am going to get the bike loaded and ready to roll in the morning, do a load of MOTs. 2 o'clock, I'm throwing my leg over this and we are heading to Ragley Hall for the ABR. And I did say to Peaky, when I rock in, mate, I need to put in my tent and everything up so I can go, and hopefully I will be sort of set up by 4 or 5 o'clock and I can enjoy evening out with the Motovloggers and obviously come back in my own time on Sunday. Be good? And then by that time, next week, we'll be getting rid of this crash helmet. I will have my new black carbon adventure helmet on, which is going to be absolutely amazing, along with all my guard gear, and we will go from there. But nice sedate ride over to Oakley. Now, I was going to pick up Pilly Partner tonight, but she's had to work late because she obviously works for a very well-known wrap company that does car wrapping, motorcycle wrapping, and she's been called into an accounts meeting with the boss that owns it, called Yanni. And I believe he's been on Sky and TV. He's very well known, but she actually works for him as his accountant. So we had some celebs in today. Oh, good, yes. So she's over there. She's going to meet me at the bike meet. So she's coming over in her car, meet me at the bike meet, and oh, I've just realised the traffic lights are working. Good God. It has only taken them 3 weeks to sort this out. Now, reason being I am in the second lane is it's a merging turn. I can do this. Around the edge, and yes, the Tiger leans. Let the clutch out, RB, let the clutch out. Down on the brakes, back wheel steadies it up into the roundabout and tip the damn thing over. This thing done half lean, I tell ya. Whey! Right, let's get the visor down anyway. You could be able to hear me now. Yes, this thing tips into the corners. And everyone's like, you didn't have to tip that bike about. You didn't do that with your GTR. No, I didn't do this with the GTR. I feel 100% more confident on this bike than I did on the GTR. And I'm used to chucking it around now. And tell you what, this bike handles so well for a top heavy bike. As an adventure bike, I absolutely love it. Why did I not buy, instead of buying the GTR, why did I not get a BMW or an adventure bike? And it was only the fact that I'd watched Zedhead and he said, I've got a Tiger. And this one come in, obviously, on the dealer trade. I thought, let's take it out and try it. And I've tried it a few times, so much so I went and stuck a deposit. And Phil said to me, do you not want the Harley anymore? I would love to own that Harley, and I've got the money. But obviously I've spent it on this. So I've got a little bit left in reserve, and hence why we've got tank bars and all the bits on it. I've still got more stuff to do. I've got an 18 litre SW Motec tank bag coming tomorrow. I've also got a handlebar bag I've put all my little bits in, and we're just loading the bike down. It's just got loads of extras on it. And Phil said, what the bloody hell have you got in them SW Motec bags up the front? Well, believe it or not, in the left hand pannier I have a USB air inflator, one of these USB portable air inflators, which is very, very good for about 3 pumps, but it does charge off a DIN socket and it charges off a USB. And in the other side, all my tyre plugs and tyre kit, so I've got basically a full tyre kit up the front should I have a difficulty. In the back right box I have my emergency medical kit. We talked about that loads of times. So I've got a full first aid kit on board, plus a couple of litres of water. Normally I have one down there in my drink holder, but I've got a couple of litres of water in the back, so should I need a coffee, over in the right hand pannier is all my camping kit. I have got my 2 camping things in it. So I've got plates, forks, cutlery, little outdoor barbecue thing, fire lighters, gas containers, and my jet boil, along with a load of coffees and ration packs. I've even got a couple of food ration packs in there, which are the dry food, and you just chuck water in them, so I can even have a meal if I want to go out. And then my left hand pannier, the 37 litre one, will be where I'm going to have my sleeping bag, clothes are going to go in the tank bag, and my tent and my sleeping bag will fit on the back seat. So the bike is going to be fully loaded next week, but that is the fun of a moto camping. People go, yeah, well, you could have booked a hotel. Nah. If you're going to go and do a bike festival, you've got to have a tent. Right, so we're going to obviously plough to Oakley. There's a load of boring roads at the moment until I get into the twisty country lanes. So we will catch up with you in a few. Until then, ta-ta for now.
A few moments later.
Twisties! Oh, we found the country lanes on the way to Oakley. Hooray! Noddy nod! I'll tell you what, this is so smooth and stable in the corners. Beautiful. Even though I'll be slightly over the speed limit. Oops. Hopefully that speedo shouldn't pick up now, because I've got my defecation tape over the top. I can see the speedo, but I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. Saves me having to blur anything. We shall see when we do post edit. I might have to blur it still. Only slightly over. That is a dual carriageway coming up. Free. But I'll tell you what, I was thinking of changing the tyres on this when we got it, and it's got Metzler Tolerances on, and they're, I'd say 80-20. Yeah, okay on gravel, but on the road, Jesus, they're Metzler Tolerances. I never rated Metzler, but these are very, I can literally flicky flick and just punch it into a corner, just lean the bike over. Very good. I'm not even going to try getting round because I've got loads of blind corners. RB being cautious like he normally is. Captain slow. Yeah. Rhythmic would be like, oh, you can punch it out before that corner. No, not happening. Ride your own ride, and better to get there in one piece than end up in 5 pieces. That's what I always say. And she's quite happy sat here. Best thing is I can lean down, press the button, and all hell breaks loose. Let go of the throttle. Green light. Cruise control. I can sit here one hand on my knee now and just literally let the bike do its own thing. Rocky, you're amazing, mate. You are a good old boy. Love you, Rocky. And then you can ease it up, bring it back down. Cruise control comes on. If you blip the throttle, if you accelerate slow, it stays on. If you blip the throttle or drop off or touch any of the brakes, that cruise control automatically drops out, and then all I've got to do is reset, and it will reset my speed, or I can just hit the top one and just resume. So I can basically take that off. It tells you on the screen, set to 44 mile an hour, you can up it, down it, but if I do it slow, it does it. Hit that back brake, it goes off. Great thing to do. I'm stuck behind loads of slow coach cars now. Great. I feel a Star Trek Punch It coming up, and I've always used Star Trek. It's got to have a bit of the older Enterprise still in the video. Well, he's gone for it. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Car coming over the brow of the hill as well. Don't want to be doing that, sir. But empty road. And you can literally, everyone say, oh yeah, but it's only a 3-cylinder 1200. It's got a bit of punch there. If you want to open that up, just give it a blip, whack it open, it will clear cars easily. And the GTR was a little bit quicker, but obviously it was a big boat in the corners. It was a heavy bike. Nod. Right, let's punch it to Oakley. See you in a few.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Here we go. Twisty twisties. Got past that car quick enough. Chuck the Tiger into the corners. Whoa, humpback bridge. Be good. Hey! Can't do it on this one, it's a tight eye. Hairpin right. But hairpin right, chuck her in. Steady it with the back brake. Get that power on. I love these back roads, love this church. Absolutely, look at that. Scenery is gorgeous. I'll tell you what, you can chuck this in so easy, no counter steer needed. Look, flicker around, yay! This bike just gets better every time I ride it. And be nice. Coming into Oakley, you have to be nice to people. Yes, I know, I've got my fog lights on, so divots like you in your little schoolboy car can see me. Yes, I've got a full pack of DRL's fog lights and everything. God, it is bright as F. Well, that will wake the buggers up. Now, last time we turned it down, it's not, it's the next one. Oakley Bike Club, Sports and Social Centre, of which I am now a member. So, Oakley Bike Club, it's going to be busy. Cheers, buddy. We're going on the grass. I'm going up the end. Look at this, all the pucks are out as well. Right, I'm going up as far as I can, right next to the bloody bar. RB's having a spot down here. I spy the GS Brigade. Right, let's line up the side stand. Have a quick, I see, right in front of me, if you happen to come up to Oakley, the one and only Archie. So Archie is over there. He's the one with the ride or die and the little ponytail. Archie knows everything about Harleys. Look at that. And I've got it absolutely spot on the bloody puck. We've got an ice cream van. Team KTM are here. Like that. Quad. Right, we're going to have a wander round. I see, oh, there's another one of the crew there, right there in the orange jacket. So, loads of people here. And no doubt, Boo, Rhythmic Red, I see. Aha, look over there. It is Boo's bike. There it is, the S1000 RR. So Bowie's here. He's going to probably be in the bar over there somewhere or getting a hot dog. But we're going to grab some scoff, have a glass of wine. I will catch you in a few when we have finished. So, we are finished at Oakley. There are literally 4 bikes here. Right, RB has had an amazing time. We've met up with Mad Old Biker, Boo Rider, and loads and loads of people down here. Pity Partners over there. Hello. Right, and cameras here. Hello. We're going to roll back to the garage. I've got to pick the car up. I've got to go home, meet Mrs. B, and oh, what a day. It's been fun. It's been fun. Right, I am going to have a absolute kick-off of a ride. And we are going to roll back to the garage. Where are you going with that car? Get out the bloody way. So, I'm going to blat it on the way home. Whatever you're doing, guys, because I'm not going to record this because it's going to be a high-speed run to get back home for Mrs. B. Whatever you're doing this weekend, have yourself a good one. From RB on Rocky the Tiger, it's been an absolute blast down at Oakley Bike Night. If you haven't been down to Oakley, come on down, have a little bit of fun. But until the next time, be well, ride safe, and of course from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.